A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, this is my life's motto. I am a very, very determined person. Anything I want to accomplish, I can and I will make happen. Well, except for one thing. There's one thing that since I was a very little girl, I've always wanted to be able to do, but I've never been able to make it happen. This one thing is just not physically possible for me to do. I cannot hula hoop. Growing up, my mother taught me about the two female body types. She was a pear. A pear body type means she has a small waist, curvy hips, and she definitely has some padding in the back. She was an all-star hula hooper. She could hula hoop with not one, not two, not three, but she could hula hoop with 4 hula hoops at one time, and she could go for days. Then she explained that I had the second body type. I was an apple, or as I've come to like to call it, the box. I have very little waist, not a little waist, but I have very little of a waist, barely any hips, and I definitely don't have a butt. Which is why it is physically impossible for me to hula hoop. I have determined that hula hooping just goes into my I can't category, along with eating without spilling on myself and walking down the street without swerving, which I also blame on my hips. For 20 years, I was just a person who could not hula hoop. Then, one day, a miracle happened. I had just started a very vigorous training program for my new job. And on the first day of training, the trainer was going over the full list of things that we were going to be learning during our 10-week program. As she started going down the list, telling us about each individual thing, she got to our workouts. Every day, we would start at 7 a.m. with a 20-minute workout to prepare us physically for what the demands of our job are going to be. She started explaining we were going to do bicep curls. I can do bicep curls. We were going to do push-ups. I'm not so great at push-ups, but I can do them. And then she said that we were going to hula hoop. Crap. I thought, I can't hula hoop. She must have read my mind because right then she said, and if you can't hula hoop, well, you're going to try for 5 minutes. I said, all right, I'm a determined person. I can definitely try to hula hoop for 5 minutes. So the next day, bright and early, I grabbed the hula hoop, I went outside, I put it around my waist, and I swung it around, and I moved my hips left to right as far as I could, waiting and expecting to hear it fall to the ground. But that's not what happened. It actually stayed up. I kept that hula hoop going for a couple of minutes, and then it dropped, of course. But in that time that it stayed up, I learned a very important lesson. And for the next 10 weeks, every morning, I grabbed my hula hoop, I swung it around, I hula hooped, it would drop, I would pick it back up, and I would just keep going. I learned to never give up on myself. I had come up with some silly excuse for something that I really wanted to do and why I just couldn't physically do it. I learned that there is nothing that I can't make happen. And yes, I still don't have the hips of my mother, the all-star world hula hooping champion. But as they say, it's not the size of the hips that matter, it's the determination and how you move them.